it's me again. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing another part to this. So, um, I can't believe it's been like a year since I started doing video blogs, so. I mean, I know it was already like the 29th of June when I first started doing that, when I first started doing the whole video blogs in general. And, like I said on a lot of stuff before that, the second one and a couple ones after that, I was kind of like in a bad mood because of how I had like this huge fight with my dad, and I guess now everything's pretty much okay, at least I think Dad has like learned to back off a little bit, and learn to give me more space, and I think it was the same way with Mom as far as that goes, and a lot of times I kind of said this on my video blogs that I'm a people pleaser sometimes, and I think I just gotten those habits way out of hand in recent years. Maybe I don't know when I started actually becoming that way. I think I just had this feeling of trying to satisfy everybody at the same time, and then when I know I can't do that, and that I really had to try to please myself more often, and instead of just going around trying to please everyone. And I think that's where I kind of went wrong with everything in the past several years of my life. Where it was adult transition or school and all that other stuff. I was running around trying to please everyone, and I think the first few decisions that I made that were kind of for myself was leaving adult transition, even though the guy who run the things didn't like it, my decision, but the truth was I was already worn out, and I really just wanted to move on and do something else. And I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, and my other like decision that was also that for myself was also like going back to Texas because I was everything at home right around this time in '03, was getting really hectic, and I felt like I needed to get out of it. I needed to go and start living in Texas for a while until things over here cooled down. And I think everything kind of cooled down, and then that's where I met the actor, that I kind of mentioned a lot. So he was like the first guy I started to really like, that I can actually have at least, you know. But I was prior it was just giving him some mixed signals or whatever it was. But I think I wasn't really that interested in anything real serious that way yet. But I think that's just where I gone wrong with that guy. But anyways, after that, I think it was also Mama had to go back. Mom wanted to go back home, and I just had to go back home anyways because I had just gotten so homesick and all, and I needed to experience what it's like being out at home, and not being out over in over in Dallas. But and that's basically what happened about 3 years ago, and that's where I met Ricky, on MySpace, and much to the actor's dismay and jealousy, and then I kind of lost touch from him for a while until I went back on Bear WW, and then that's where things started to heat up a little bit, and that's when I think when Dad started to get all like ballistic on me for that matter. And because I forgot to let him know that I was going out, and it was just a spur of the moment kind of thing. And that's how that whole problem with Dad started. And then the other problems was just that Matt, if he was that guy that I mentioned a lot, who liked me, but I just didn't feel anything for him, and I would have never really felt anything to him, even if Ricky never came around, or if I never really found him. And furthermore, it was just that Matt wasn't really that much attractive compared to Ricky, and then second, he was kind of persistent, needy, and wouldn't take no for an answer, I hate having to say that, but it was just that I felt like I had no choice but to lead him on a little bit, and then just be a little bit cruel to him, and just to get him to realize that I mean no, I'm not interested in that, and all that sort of stuff. But then I was just liking him better as a friend instead. But not to mention there was that creep that I kind of mentioned a couple times on my live journal, who was that way, wouldn't take no for an answer, and I had to be that kind of mean. It's just my problem, and it has to do with my whole disability, being an Aspie person, I just don't know how to speak up in the right way or in the right amount. Sometimes I could be a little too aggressive with people. Sometimes I'm just tend to bite my tongue. I'm not that assertive enough, but I think this is just something I have to continue working on, So, anyways, I guess that's pretty much it for now.